Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Blokes podcast, presented by Forged Irish Stout.
Forged Irish Stout is the world's creamiest stout set to conquer the world. Forged in Dublin, Ireland by Conor McGregor.
I'm Marky P.
I'm Jeff London.
Oh, man, we are reeling right now.
Mush. My brain is mush.
Yeah, absolute. I'm a mashed potato.
Mashed potato. I like
Brain's
that
a
one.
potato, body feels like a potato. By the time this episode airs, the Celtics will have already won the championship.
Yep.
And the parade in Beantown will be underway. The duck boats will be flying through the city at 5 miles an hour. They don't fly through the city.
They don't fly. Yeah.
No, they drive and they float, though.
They do float.
Then they're sick. So how have you been, man? I mean, it's a loaded question, honestly, but how have you been?
Man, I am wearing actually the championship T-shirt.
Big respect.
Yeah.
The pro shop is right across the way from us. I'm going to have to go buy one after the
I was gifted this right after they won. I've actually never bought a championship shirt or anything from, but I was gifted this locker room one.
Fire.
Yeah, it is fire.
Fire.
I'm doing all right. I'm like recovering from Monday.
Yeah.
It was Monday, right? They won the championship.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like years ago. Actual years ago.
Just reveling in the excitement and also reveling in tiredness and just beat down.
Yeah. There's the game itself was not necessarily the most competitive game of all time.
No.
Which I thought I loved it. I'm glad. I just get it over and done with kind of thing for me.
Oh, if it was close, I don't know what I would have done.
I don't think anybody in our network of friends, circle, whatever you want to call it, could have handled one more game. We were all just so stressed.
No.
Anyways.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, just finish it. Bring it home. Finish it on 617 day. You know,
unbelievable.
The story is writing itself, kind of deal.
Absolutely.
And I already have so much gray hair that I could not fathom to put more gray hair.
Yeah, I got a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a lot more to go.
I do, but I gained a few.
Yeah.
I think when Pritchett hit that right before halftime shot, I was like, you know what, it's over.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, you can't be.
I was yelling, so we're watching the game, and upstairs with my coworkers, and everybody's watching the game, and you see like 1.3 on the clock or whatever that number was. And I was just like, oh, if they put Pritchett in right now, it's game over.
You called it. It was unbelievable.
It's game over, right? You were sitting with me.
I was.
And I'm like, if they put Pritchett in right now, it's game over. He catches that pass off the rebound. And
traveled all the way down the court.
Took 43 steps. My man is in a whole nother zip code at that point. But also, he got fouled by Luka, so maybe it was a tit for tat.
I like that. Yeah.
He got fouled by Luka on the follow-through. Yeah. So
the negatives crossed each other out.
Imagine a 4-point play in the half. That would have been
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't think well, first of all, you're not going to call the travel and you're not going to call the foul. No, because it's just, that's a moment, right? And they know that moment's coming. They're giving them the shot.
Absolutely. I've heard from numerous people that's the loudest the Garden has ever been.
That's the same thing I heard as well. And can you imagine being Peyton Pritchard in that moment? Like, this is your moment. This is your time. And you bury a three. And the thing that's sick about it, too, is it's like you're watching it on TV.
Right.
And they green screen the logos, right?
Yeah.
They green screen the finals logos. They green screen all this other stuff. He shoots it from the Jerry West, literally
the logo
beyond half court. He shot it from the logo.
Wow. I wouldn't have gone into the locker room at halftime. If I was him, I would have stayed out there.
Just sat back on the bench and waited?
No, sat down right in center court.
Sat down.
Right there. Yeah. Just sat there. Like,
can you, okay. He hits it, and everybody goes running over. And my friend Megan had one of the funniest things ever of all time. So Pritch is standing. He doesn't make the I'm going to jump up and hit Tatum in the chest thing.
Right.
But Tatum goes up.
Oh, so he gets nailed.
She's just like, I think Jason Tatum just stuck his dick right in his eye. I was like, I think he did too.
Oh man,
he was up there. He was up there high.
Yeah.
He was up there.
Pritch isn't that tall, you know.
No.
Yeah.
But he plays like a big man.
He does. He's a man.
He's just awesome. This dude hits just uncontrollable shots. But we have congratulations to the Celtics.
Absolutely.
Our boy Timmy G has been reeling for days. I'm
so happy for that,
freaking
man.
hell. I'm so pumped for him.
Oh yeah.
So we win the championship. Now we've got a parade. Are you going to the parade?
Absolutely not. 100% no. I hate people. I hate crowds. And I got to party with the Celtics. So my Celtics
celebrations, your celebrations are over.
done for the season.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. I think I'm gonna go to the parade.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna do a thing. Maybe
Is
get
it just an
invited on the
excuse
duck
for you
boat.
to drink, or are you going to a parade? Are you going drinking and a parade goes by?
No,
or are you going to a parade and drinking?
Well, if this was another thing. Oh, they're checking West Side. They're checking gang signs outside West Side.
Wow.
I don't know what that was about, but I love it.
Maybe from Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
last night.
Kendrick Lamar.
Wow.
We'll get to that.
Yes.
They're probably still singing that song that he sang 16 times. So I have to work tomorrow, so there's going to be no drink. It's going to be sober parade into work. But if I wasn't working, it was going to be drink parade as maybe the extra fun activity.
Right. Yeah.
While I'm drinking.
I was drinking and a parade went
I
by.
was drinking and a parade broke out. I don't get it.
Yeah. What? Do you have a spot where you're gonna go see it?
I think I'm just going to watch it from here. I think I'm going to
Start.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to watch it, get it done with, and then just start piling on some work. Imagine that. Imagine there's going to be, I don't know, how many people do you think are going to be watching the parade tomorrow? How many people are skipping work? How many people are calling out? How many people are actually going to be given the day off, to watch the parade? Because that's
A lot. Because of traffic, like they can't get into work. It's either they're going to do the work from home day, but they're all going to go down there.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see. Maybe Hurley can look this up for. I would say a million.
Hurley, how many people were at the last Boston Celtics championship parade? I'm thinking it's probably close to 1 million. Like this time, right? Because if you think about the magnitude of what this is and how we celebrate in Boston,
Oh yeah.
I
think we just do it for the duck boats.
Yeah, the lacrosse team could win a fucking championship and there'd be 1 million people out there. We just you give Bostonians a reason to celebrate something and they're like, all right, parade, duck boats, beers, day off.
It says they're expecting over 1 million.
They're expecting over 1 million. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
It'll be 999,999. I'm staying home.
Jeff is not going.
No.
I'm just gonna get a shirt that just says Jeff would love to be here, and it's gonna be a picture of you on it.
And on the back, I saw a good one. It said, "Pritch, please."
Pritch, please. Okay, yeah. The shirts out there during.
Oh, fire!
Oof, those guys probably make a killing.
Oh, they
the dudes
crush it.
Yeah.
How much are those shirts? Probably like 20, 30 bucks.
I think like 20, 30 bucks. Yeah. They're just firing away.
Yeah.
I watched a guy pull out an entire box of Kyrie Suck shirts and sold them out within like a minute.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, insane. Speaking of insane, my Uber saga has continued.
No,
it's
tell
continued.
me.
So today, I get in an Uber.
Yeah.
On my way here to shoot this pod and then go to work, and my Uber gets flat tire. Driver's side front.
Did you hear it just stud?
Yep. Hit a pothole. Pulled over.
No way.
Yep. Pulled over. We're in Charlestown.
How far? A mile?
Maybe a little bit less than a mile. Maybe like a half a mile away.
95-degree heat.
95-degree heat. It is absolutely disgusting. You can eat the air. That's how hot it is.
Yeah,
outside.
they'll do well in heat.
So I was like, well, I can either stand here in the heat,
right,
and wait for an Uber, and maybe I get one, maybe I don't. I don't know. I'm kind of close, but I'm still kind of far away for going for a walk. And I wear all black. I work in all black. I pretty much 93% of my clothing is black.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna walk. So I walked here. I show up. You text me, you good to go? I'm like, dude, I need water. I need to eat. I am dripping sweat.
Struggling.
I need AC.
Yeah,
it was bad. So my Uber sagas have continued.
Wait, so did you get the ride for free?
No, I just hopped out. I'm just gonna pay for it. It's fine. It was. I mean, I'm not gonna battle you can't avoid it.
Right.
If the one that I got pulled over in.
Yeah,
got my money back on that one for sure.
100%.
That guy was being a real weirdo.
Yeah,
this
you were in the real movie Speed in that one.
Yeah, no kidding. This poor woman hits a pothole, destroys her tire. I'm not going to try to refund on that.
Was it a minivan?
It was not. It was a Toyota Highlander.
I've got a lot of those hybrid ones recently.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, it was not a minivan. Yeah. I've been getting a ton of minivans though, and I'm waiting to get back into the one-seater and be like, oh man, here we go again.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
It is 100%.
How many times have you gotten into an Uber with somebody that you know, like a driver that you've been in a car with before?
Oh, every other week it happens.
Yeah. And they mention it.
Yeah,
I picked you up before.
Yeah,
it's like, yep, yes, you have.
Yeah.
I'm just, I Uber. That's what I do. It's what I do.
Yeah, I just Uber.
Yep. Your Ubers have been normal?
Yeah, normal Ubers recently. Nothing crazy. Been good. Yeah,
good.
we're in a hot streak right now.
You're in a hot streak.
I can't wait to ruin it today somehow.
You know who else is in a hot streak?
Who?
Chris Brown.
Oh man, poor guy's still hanging.
Dude, that dude is nuts. He charges $1,000 a picture with girls.
Yeah,
have you seen that?
I've seen that.
Or, well, not just girls, just a meet and greet thing.
Meet and greet
thing.
Yeah.
$1,000, and you can do whatever you want.
What would you do?
I would not pay $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown.
I was trying to think of something like funny to do. Like, would you do a prom picture with Chris Brown?
I think you'd have no choice but to do like maybe a prom picture or the one where you jump up and you're like hold each other. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like a child and a.
Yeah.
Because I also, I'm a hefty guy, so I doubt he'll be able to hold me up.
Imagine if you're just cradling Chris Brown.
It's great. I can't, and you're paying $1,000 for it.
Yeah. He also got caught on those high wires the other day. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. That's wild.
He was so pissed.
I can imagine. It's got to be so scary.
Yeah, you're up there with like obviously like a permanent wedgie, right?
Oh yeah, frontal wedgie.
Yeah, you're getting the double wedge,
the reverse wedge.
You're in the double wedge up there, and then all of a sudden you're in the middle of a performance. You're just stuck up there.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Embarrassing, terrifying.
Yeah,
like you don't embarrass Chris Brown.
No, and also you're now going to be the focal point of social media, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do what you want on stage. You're dancing, you're doing a thing, you're having a blast. But now here you are, just hanging up on this little high wire thing.
I wonder if they're playing music behind or it's just like hanging.
It should just be elevator music. So like, you know what I mean? It's something like super low.
Or like the Jeopardy theme song. Yeah, that would be good.
Something that counts, not Family Feud.
Yeah.
Imagine they did that on purpose so people could play like games on their phone. Like scan this QR code to play Family Feud against Chris Brown while he's stuck in the air. While he has a double wedgie.
Oh, double wedge. Yeah. No good.
That happens kind of more than you'd think though, right? You have like
what, double wedgies?
Yeah. I wake up with one every morning. You ever put your boxers on backwards? Yes. And then like forget about it for a few because you're like either still hungover or not, and you're like, oh man,
well, is there extra space in the back between my cheeks?
Yeah. I got the hole back there. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. Like I think I want to say like Lars Ulrich or like one of those rockers has the maybe it's not him. Who's the dude from Motley Crue, the drummer from Motley Crue? Tommy Lee. Yeah. Didn't he get stuck upside down in his drum kit?
Oh, yeah, he did.
They had like the roller coaster thing. He gets stuck upside down.
Actually, speaking of getting stuck upside down, you saw the other day that there was which I never go on, at a fair, these kids got stuck upside down for half an hour.
In like a ride?
In a ride.
I did not see this.
Half an hour, they were stuck permanently upside down, like full tilt upside down. It was one of those huge ones, so they're like, I don't know, 100 feet in the air. And they're interviewing a kid, and it looked like freckles all over his cheek. And he's like, these are not freckles. These are blood vessels that popped from being upside down for so long.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
That's a fear.
Are you a roller coaster guy?
Fuck no.
No?
No, you?
Like your feet planted on the ground?
You're definitely a roller coaster guy.
Dude. Yeah. Strap me in. Send me.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I have a problem with adrenaline. But like safe adrenaline. I don't know that I would jump out of a plane, but put me on a roller coaster strapped in. I think I'm all right.
Bungee jump?
I've never bungeed. I guess how would I even classify this thing? So at Six Flags, the former Six Flags, which was Riverside Park back in the day.
Oh, wow.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Are you a part of this?
TBD.
Yeah, throwback. They used to have this thing, and I believe it was called the slingshot.
Okay.
And it was this arch that basically looked like the St. Louis Arch, right? And they would hook you up to it, and it would
sling you.
Yeah, it would just fling you, slingshot you out. It was, it's kind of like bungee jumping, but
kind of like reverse bungee jumping.
It's like reverse bungee jumping.
Yeah.
So
again, not for me.
I did that once, and I was like, whoa, that was scary because you're just in a harness with a rope, right, and some bungee stuff. Bungee jumping? No, I don't know.
You're in there with a fucking rubber band. No fucking way.
It's a rubber band.
Yeah.
I don't know that I don't know that I could bungee jump. I've watched too many bungee jump fails.
Yeah.
You know, where they like
Worst.
they almost hit the water and then all of a sudden the bungee snaps and then they're just laying in a creek. You're like,
And the creek's 2 feet deep.
the creek is 2 feet deep. You're just a salmon now at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not for me.
It's worse than a double wedgie.
Yeah, that's what I had when I did the slingshot. They put you in the same kind of harness.
Oh.
They put you in the same kind of harness, and when you first drop, right? Well, first of all, your ball sack has to drop out finally because you inhale it because you're so scared. But yeah, you get like this double wedgie. It's not comfortable, but
The adrenaline rush is
the
good.
adrenaline rush is insane. Nice. That's why I love roller coasters. You're like bumper cars only. Bumper cars only.
Bumper cars. What's the other one? Ferris. No, Ferris wheel I'll do.
But you're a heights guy?
I don't mind heights. I wouldn't say I'm like fearful of heights. I'm like someone in the middle. Yeah.
Are you in the Ferris wheel with the young lady smooching her at the top?
Oh yeah,
romance, dude.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
You got it.
Isn't that the cutest thing ever when you're at a fair? You know?
Yeah, I can't wait to go on a Ferris wheel with you, buddy.
Hey man, Jeff, you want to lock our beards together in the stairs? We'd never get out. They'd have to leave us there forever.
I think we would counterweight, like when we're at the top, we just weigh so much we'd fly back to the bottom.
We can't sit on the same side.
We can't be same siders.
No, we can't.
What about dinner? Do you ever sit on the same side?
Same siders are strange.
Yeah.
It's also, how do you have conversation? Do you not? I can't imagine.
Wait, you might not have to have a conversation. I might do this. Just eat food.
That's probably it.
Oh,
I think that's the conversation avoidance right there. You just you don't.
Maybe I'll be the same sider now.
I think that's the reason why people sit on the same side. You don't want to talk to your significant other. You're just there to eat.
Yeah.
Right. Sitting across, eye contact.
We gotta
conversation.
talk. Yeah.
That freaks me out.
Yeah.
That freaks me out.
Yeah. Tell you weirdo same siders.
Yeah. Also, I've done this thing. I've done the thing where you ever go to like on a double date kind of thing.
I have before. Yes.
You ever sit on the same side as your homie?
Yeah, you gotta.
Right? So it's like girls on one side, boys on the other. Yeah.
It would actually be weird if the girl was on the other side.
If it was just like, yeah, right?
It would. You gotta sit next to your homie.
You gotta sit next to your homie. You got to.
Yeah.
But then
you move
also
the hand, you touch your homie's girl's leg. Stuff's getting weird.
Can't do that, dog. Yeah, can't do that. You know what else I hate though? When you go to a bar or a restaurant with a group of people.
Yep.
Okay. And you decide to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, there has to be a seating arrangement. There has to be there because if not, one or two people are completely left out of conversations.
Oh, if you don't take a corner slot where you're kind of diagonal to the furthest person, if you're just lining up 6 deep in terrible.
It has to be, but you have to have an arrangement, right? Because I've gone out to many bars and restaurants where you have like a bunch of people.
My glasses are fogging up.
Wow, you're getting so hard about food and restaurants and double dates and Jeff is.
My glasses are fogging.
He's also wearing a pair of shorts today, and these hams are out. Wow,
these hams are clear.
You got the hoochie daddies are on right now. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, my legs are so. I think they're see-through at the moment.
I'm seeing through some stuff currently. Holy smokes! Yeah. This guy's got the dogs are out. He's got some flops on.
Oh yeah, I'm going straight flops. I'm going right back to home after this.
You are the most comfortable podcaster in the world today.
100%.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Not even.
But yeah, so I've gone out to restaurants and bars where I'll sit next to a young lady or say an ex-girlfriend or girlfriend or whoever, whatever.
Go on with ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, dude, I love all my ex-girlfriends. They're great. Shout out to all my ex-girlfriends.
shout out to some of mine.
But when you sit on the end and then they sit next to their friends and then like the boyfriend of one of the other people that's here sits on the far end, you fucked up. Because
that's up big time.
Now I have to scream talk to you across this bar while these girls are talking about OPI and getting their fucking nails done.
And you also have to go the lean in and lean out.
Lean in.
Lean out.
Oh, yeah. And it's always the convenient moment where one person leans in as you're trying to talk and you're like, okay, no, you just ruined the line of sight.
Yeah.
You ruined the line of sight.
Absolutely.
Well, another line of sight, but Drake to Kendrick Lamar, but Kendrick threw an absolute banger of an event.
Banger. Yeah.
I heard he played They Not Like Us 5 times.
He just kept bringing it back.
Just one more time.
I mean, it was just a West Coast fest. It was pretty unbelievable. Not only like some old school West Coast people, Dre and stuff like that. He brought out the Crumping Clown.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was awesome. Just like old school. Supposedly, he dressed up. Well, his wardrobe wanted to replicate Tupac's wardrobe, which is
cerebral.
Yeah, I like that.
I heard he made a line about telling Drake to give him back Tupac's ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a line. He kind of just freestyled something into one of his songs about having Drake give back Tupac's ring.
Oof.
Which,
wow,
Kendrick doesn't. He's got no chill. Kendrick doesn't stop.
Zero chill.
Yeah, I was watching, right, and I wonder if you had this same thought process that I did. They're showing all of these celebrities, right? Dre comes up and does a little thing,
right,
and you have a bunch of basketball players.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. There was a whole running list of people that were
absolutely,
on stage. Yeah. Do you think Drake blocks them all?
I think it would be just so petty right now to do it.
You think he just blocks everyone and just?
No, I think it's just. I mean, I think that for people like Dre and stuff like that, it was more of a West Coast thing as opposed to like a Kendrick, thing.
Drake kind of he's a Scorpio, so he's what do you call it? Petty. He's petty.
Maybe he does. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he could, but I think it's just. I mean, I think you just like. Because then I think it would go into more things of like, look how petty he is. He's blocking people that, it would just go on. I think you just leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Chalk up the losses. Yeah.
So you're saying he took the L on this one?
On some parts of it, yeah. I think he had some great, but I think Kendrick's coming out as a non-loser. I'll put it that way.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's super fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that event was wild.
That was great.
There was a little kid dancing on stage.
I saw that.
Stole the show. Kid stole the show.
Yeah. I was going to practice those dance moves later. Not in my flip-flops.
Yeah, I was going to say, you practice it in your flip-flops, you're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
You might roll an ankle.
I'll trip over myself instantly.
You might roll an ankle. You might,
yeah,
stub a toe.
Ooh.
That would be the worst.
Yeah. I was, I usually never wear flip-flops except to the beach and stuff, but I live close to here, and I was like, just coming in, popping in, do a little podcast, pop out. So
yeah, it's like you came from the beach.
Yeah, except the legs never saw the sun.
Dude, are you scared of the sun? You're scared of the sun.
Oh, 100%. Definitely afraid. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I know that I burn easily. I just don't do well in heat.
With spice or temperature. You got the glasses are doing a thing today.
The glasses are fogging up. The new glasses are fogging up. We're gonna fix this action.
How do you fix that? How do you fix a fogging glasses? I don't know anything about glasses. I should probably wear them, but like,
I think you just because they got a mold to my face, so I think they're like really tight right now. So there's no airflow between my eye and glasses.
What are you wearing? Scuba goggles, bro?
Yeah,
you got on bifocal transitioning scuba goggles.
Oh man, I got them all.
Shit.
These things are suction on.
Dude, yeah, you could just jump in the harbor right now, catch a fish, bro.
Oh yeah.
Would love that.
I wouldn't jump in the harbor though. That thing's disgusting.
I've done it once. It's it's gross.
I was there.
Yeah,
actually, it was time too.
Yeah, it was disgusting. I'm still feeling the side effects of this.
What do you mean your third leg?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Third and fourth, bro. I think I'm growing a tail from jumping in the harbor. I think it's disgusting. The duck boats will be in the harbor tomorrow.
They will be in the harbor.
Hopefully nobody falls in.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
And you think the Larry O'Brien trophy floats?
Absolutely not. I got to hold it.
You did.
I did.
Oh
get
yeah,
to hold
you did.
It.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, it was Sean Sullivan, I think, president of the Celtics, known for a little bit. Obviously we had the Celtics party afterwards. So
I can't say much about that. I signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that I signed an NDA even if I signed an NDA? How does that work?
Yeah, the NDAs are done.
All right, word.
It was just an NDA for that night. We threw it out the window.
Praise be.
But Yeah, he allowed me to hold the trophy, which was pretty amazing. I did sign an NDA too.
How heavy is it?
It's not as heavy as you think. I thought it would be a lot heavier.
Is it? It's
It
kinda,
has some weight to it, yes.
like if you had to put a
Bottom heavy.
pound percentage on it. Bottom heavy, just like me.
Let's
go, baby.
With your fourth leg. Less than 20 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of expect that.
But I didn't know if it was adrenaline rushing through. Like, you just
probably.
lift. Yeah.
Probably. Did you kiss it or did you just hold it?
No, I got it after I came out of the locker room. There's too many lips on that thing.
Yeah, lips and champagne, dude.
And whatever else, yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. I saw a lot of people kiss it. If I won it personally, I'd give it a smooch.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with that shit.
Zero to do with it.
Yeah. Just, so.
So many people kissing it, man. That's wild. Like, how many people do you think kissed it in one night?
500.
Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. I saw that trophy being passed around.
Oh, yeah. It was.
I was behind it at one point. So I was walking out from my office to go out towards the room.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. That's the trophy. And I was like, first of all, it's a giant. I thought it was,
yeah.
I thought it was smaller. The old one must have been smaller. Right?
Possibly. I also held the MVP one.
Oh, JB's?
Yeah.
That thing? Is that how was that thing got some?
That had a little bit more weight to it. Yeah, that was yeah.
See, that one's cool.
But that one's small, obviously smaller.
That's I saw Taco Fall. I stood next to Taco Fall for 1 second. Taco Fall is the biggest fucking person on the planet. He is huge.
I've seen him probably like 3 or 4 times at the club. He is ridiculous.
It's insane.
I also saw him get into a minivan.
No way.
I swear.
How? How does he not have a car custom made for him?
I mean, he was like a rookie on the team. He didn't have big bucks. He had to call the oobs.
Like he must own a Sprinter now. Right? You have to. If you're
when he drives from the back seat.
I think he has no choice. No, you have to get a driver. You can't drive. They don't make anything big enough for you to drive. He's 7'8".
Yeah, he's huge.
Right? Hurley, look up Taco Fall. Tell me his height.
Porzingis is up there though.
Porzingis was 7'2".
Yeah.
We looked it up one day. He's 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan. That is wild.
He's 7'6".
Taco's 7'6". I'm 6'1". I was standing next to Taco, and I thought I was a little person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess everybody's a little person compared to him.
Of course, yeah.
But I walked by. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything larger in my life.
Crazy.
My head was at his hips.
I did see it when they walked. It is like, I can't imagine how many times he's hit his head on like a billion things.
Just concussed. Just full-fledged concussion. Like all over.
Full-fledged concussions. Yeah. Similar to my head right now. I am mush.
Yeah, same. We're both. We have CTE. Open up the blue. Bring the blue tent in.
Yeah,
we have NFL concussion.
We should have this podcast from the blue tent.
Blue tent on the sideline of the Patriots game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're both spent. Do you want to hop into some AMAs and Would You Rathers?
Oh, I'd love that. Let's do it.
All right. I'll go first.
All right.
Most random insult.
What did I call you the other day? Donkey?
You called me a fucking donkey.
Donkey's up there.
Donkey's definitely up there.
Donkey. I love Donkey. Georgie always calls people banana head.
Okay.
Banana head's good.
Yeah. I like calling people goober.
Goober, old school.
Fucking goober. Yeah. Goob. Goober. It's like an insult, but it's kind of funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
like this guy's being a real goober. It's like you're just being an idiot.
That's the 90s.
A donkey, though? A donkey's got a lot of meanings.
Oh, yeah. What a fucking donkey.
That guy's a donkey.
Yeah, donkey was good. It's always useful.
Donkey is useful.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, that's a good one. Would you rather have to sing Bootylicious by Destiny's Child every time you meet someone new, or have to twerk on the spot every time you speak in a meeting?
That is a good question.
Great question.
Because I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I'm trying to picture how you would go about getting away with twerking before you speak every meeting. I think you would have to announce it to the group, right?
Yeah, you just got to be like, guys,
All right, guys.
I always get nervous during a meeting. I got to loosen up, and they just start twerking. And everybody get in the mood. I think that might be the way to go.
I think that's the way to go. Yeah. I just pictured you just standing up and be like, all right, guys, so this is that time where before I get into my presentation on VIP bottle sales, I got to twerk.
Oh, man.
You just start back that ass up by Juvenile plays. But I guess the thing is, the random thing is, you have to twerk with no music.
Yeah.
Or would you rather sing?
No.
Yeah. I'm definitely going with twerking.
I'm going with twerking.
Hurley, same question for you, bud.
Can you repeat it?
Would you rather have to sing Bootylicious by Destiny's Child every time you meet someone new, or have to twerk on the spot every time you speak in a meeting?
Probably twerk. I'm not really in that many meetings.
All right, Hurley, if you had to twerk every time you go to do a set at the gym.
Well, I'm doing that already.
Yay!
Okay, bud. This guy's trying to get his gluteals perfect. Would you rather do carpool karaoke with NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys?
This is an easy one.
First of all, you can't get no car with Justin Timberlake right now, but sorry, Justin Timberlake, if you're listening, I take that joke back.
That was a good one.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It's all right. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Nobody got hurt. He had one martini.
Yeah. It was the size of a gallon.
It was the size of the Man in the Woods.
Yeah. NSYNC, easy to answer.
Yeah, NSYNC for sure.
Easy answer. Yeah.
Love NSYNC. Big NSYNC guy.
Oh, big.
Have you ever seen NSYNC live? Like when you were younger?
I've seen Backstreet Boys. No, never NSYNC.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
I've met Joey Vuitton, but it was at a party. But it wasn't. I've actually met him a few times. But
when NSYNC does their comeback tour, are you gonna go?
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Hurley,
you want to go together?
Hell yeah,
right.
dude. Hurley, you're a singer. You're a singer, Hurl. Carpool karaoke with NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
I think I do NSYNC too.
Yeah. You seem like an NSYNCer. Like I feel like you could be a part of NSYNC.
Hurley?
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be the sixth NSYNC guy.
Should I get frosted tips?
Yes. I will start a GoFundMe to get your hair frosted.
Yes. I will pay that.
I will pay good money. We just kept Timmy in Dallas. So like
we did keep Timmy in Dallas.
People were sending Timmy Venmos to keep him in Dallas. We can definitely afford to get Hurley frosted tips.
Wait, do you think we can? Speaking of that, and I love Timmy, but I obviously want him to spend time in Dallas. Do you think we do GoFundMes for people we don't like to send them away?
Send them away? Yes, and I would really enjoy if you decided not to like me so you could send me on vacation. Hey guys, podcast is over. I hate Mark, and here's a GoFundMe. Let's send him to Bali.
Wow.
Raise the funds.
No, I'd send you somewhere like West Virginia.
I've been there, dude. It's nuts. It's crazy. Did I ever tell you my West Virginia story?
No,
dude.
Please tell me.
we were doing a show called we were doing like a tour around tour. It was called Wild On, like Wild On West Virginia, Wild On
right,
Amherst, Albany, blah blah blah. And the event we did in West Virginia was at like a small bar with a little club, nothing crazy. This is like at the beginning of electronic music becoming popular.
Yeah.
So a hotel gets booked for me in West Virginia, and it's a Red Roof Inn.
Oh yeah, we're off to a good start.
And the Red Roof Inn, let's just say, had an infestation problem that they didn't tell anybody about. So I get my keys.
Yeah.
I go up to the room. I open the doors. And the entire room full of stink bugs. Oh. Entire room. Every inch, thousands of them. They were in the bed. They were on the bed. They were in the bathroom, on the shower. They were everywhere. So I called the person who booked the room for us.
Called, or did you run out of that room as fast as you could?
Well, I got out of the room and then I made a very, very aggressive phone call. Yeah. And I was just like, it was very expediting.
Sure.
So I don't want to say the whole thing. But he's just like, I thought we'd save a little money and like go a little further up the street, get a cheaper hotel, blah, blah, blah. Show's not doing that great. And I sent him a picture and was just like, This is not doing great either.
Right. Yeah. This is doing worse.
I'm doing worse. I just drove here 12, 13 hours I think we were in Penn State the night before, maybe not Penn State, somewhere else the night before. Just drove, and I'm thinking, okay, get a nap, get some food in,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. Check into the red roof, and it's full of stink bugs.
Oh, man.
Absolutely disgusting. So I pull up my, like, an app,
Yeah.
Expedia, I think it was at the time, and I type in closest hotel to me,
Yeah.
Courtyard Marriott, Courtyard by Marriott, right? 5 minutes down the road. $20 more expensive than the red roof.
Jeez.
I was like, you saved $20 and you
Right.
stuck me in a room with stink bugs, dude? Like, what if these things were like in a crevice and then while I was sleeping, they came out?
And you ate one?
And you can't kill them because if you kill them, they stink. They're not like stink. They don't make actual stink.
Right.
If you kill them, they stink. It was vile. West Virginia, me and West Virginia are not that close right now.
Did you stay at the Courtyard?
Yeah. Yeah, I stayed at
Did you
the
charge them?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, unreal. I got a bed that did a little reclining thing. I think they gave me a handicap room, but it was fine by me. I think it was lit.
Wait, you had a bed that reclined?
The bed had the head part of the bed did a up and down kind of vibe.
Oh,
So you could
yeah.
like sit up in bed or you lay down or go like midway or.
What if you did the reverse and just have your feet go up
I
and
did.
down?
I
Oh, sick.
did. I did.
My man. I knew
tried
you would do
out.
that.
I was
love that.
like, I need to feel how this would work. So I just laid in the opposite direction, kicked my feet up, dude.
We might be the same person.
Yeah, we are. We
Yeah,
100% are. West Virginia, though, man. What
Take me home.
Yeah. I also looked out the window of this courtyard, and I'll show you the picture. I wonder if I could pull it up. The entire, like, everything in West Virginia looked the exact same out of my window. It was crazy.
Do you think it was just a green screen and you weren't really traveling?
Maybe. Every single house looked the exact same, right? In this neighborhood,
Yeah.
out of the back of this. And the show that we worked was like in this little bar where they're doing dollar shots and dollar beers. And
Yeah.
And at the very end of the night, place was destroyed. I'm like, West Virginia is insane.
Well,
Like,
yeah, you fire down $10, $15. I mean, you spend $15 in that place,
Yeah.
you're getting ruined.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll find the picture. I'll show you the picture after the show.
That sounds good.
But yeah, West Virginia. I'd go back.
Let's go.
But we should just take a trip to West Virginia.
Wild Blokes.
Hell yeah.
All right, I got the last one. Would you rather never age or never need to sleep to function?
Wow. That is a great question. I don't really sleep all that much anyways, but I do love to sleep. But I did have a conversation with somebody recently that was just like, would you want to live forever? And I said, I would live forever. But if I lived forever, I would want to be this same 36-year-old person. Like, I would want to be this version of myself forever.
Yeah, living in forever as a 99-year-old? Yeah, nah.
No, like this. Like, I would be 127 years old, but this would be what you get.
Yeah, I like that. So you're stuck at 36.
Yeah, but you live forever.
I mean, I don't sleep and I still function, so that one's out of it. I guess I'm living forever.
No, you're gonna never age.
I wish I had this question about 6 years ago. Well, I like my age right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're 23. Yeah, dude, you're fine. You're doing great.
Plus 15. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, never age. Hurley, what about you?
I think I would function without sleep.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like you probably get a lot accomplished throughout the course of a day.
Yeah.
I feel like you sleep a hearty 8 hours, and you call it a hearty
no,
8 hours.
Do you call your sleep a hearty 8 hours?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, because it's barely 8 hours.
What's your typical bedtime and wake up time?
Usually in bed by usually asleep by 1 or 2 and awake by 8 or 9.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right, that's not bad. I have one last question.
What's that?
Surprise question.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Woody Harrelson hasn't used his cell phone in 3 years.
What?
How long do you think you could go without your cell phone?
One day, and then start going nuts.
If you had to not think about the fear of losing your job because all of our jobs are essentially taking place.
Yeah.
If you had to, if you're like Woody Harrelson's world famous, right? So he probably has an assistant. And what if he uses a landline? That would be sick. That would be sick.
That would be sick.
But how long could you realistically go without your cell phone if you didn't have to risk losing your job?
Oh, let's say a week.
7 full days.
Yeah.
That's insane. You wouldn't like lose your mind?
If I was on like a nice vacation and I wasn't worried about losing my job and I'm like,
okay.
Yeah.
So you're on a trip to Alaska on a cruise ship.
When you said like GoFundMe for me to go to Bali.
That makes sense.
I think that without risking, I mean, I think that's.
Hurley, how long do you think you could go without your phone? Without
I was going to
risking
say
your
like
job?
a month.
A month?
Ooh.
If I'm like completing some kind of challenge, like I think I could do it, but
Wow.
it definitely wouldn't be like I wouldn't feel good about it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like less than a week.
Less than a week,
Yeah. I would get too paranoid, I think.
I mean, that's why I said half a day at first, but yeah.
I think I'd get too paranoid. I would lose my mind, I think. I like reading things. I like to
Everything is on my phone. Everything.
Yeah. It's a crazy thing to think about. That
But
not
it's
having
crazy to think about that I grew up almost half my life without one, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Imagine kids these days are
I
going to
know.
grow up and not know what it's like to not have one.
Yeah.
Should we go on a no cell phone challenge for 48 hours and see how we fare?
No.
Fair enough. Well, that's it for this week, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, do the thing. We'll catch you next week.
Yeah, peace.